The Roger the Wild Child Show is brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company. Are you looking for a cool new logo for your business? Do you need some graphics for your new website or blog? Our friends at Prism Design are a premier graphics design company that can handle all your needs. You can find Prism Design Company on Facebook or contact them directly at 618-534-4291. All the great graphics on the Roger the Wild Child Show are brought to you by our friends at Prism Design Company.
This is Tim Kelly from KICR Indie Country Radio. Along with my Vice President Don Swartz, we invite you to listen to Today's Country with Tim Kelly every Thursday and Friday night live at 7 p.m. Central Time from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We play new country's best by indie artists like Darren Morris from the Darren Morris Band.
Lightning flashes across the sky. I see that sparkle in her eye. She likes dancing in the rain.
Marin Taylor.
I know a girl who's asleep about you. No girl can hardly breathe around you.
And Dylan Carmichael.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
You can listen to the show on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Roger the Wild Child Show.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Hey, y'all! It's time for Roger the Wild Child Show.
Come on!
Here we go again. It's another fun-filled edition of Roger the Wild Child Show with your host, Roger the Wild Child, and the Feed Mill Guy, plus weather with Frankie McDonald. Nashville music news with Elise Harper, and party time with Moonshine Shenanigans. Yeehaw! Let's do this.
It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
Hey, what's up, everyone? It is Sunday. We do it again each and every Sunday night. It is Roger the Wild Child along with the Feed Mill Guy, Darren Chef. Darren, what you know good?
Hey, you know what? Every time you ring those damn cowbells, I think I'm at like some rodeo or something. You know, it's like that's what I love about it.
It's party time.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look, DDA's in the house. Okay, they're starting to line up here.
Yes,
so
they
it's
are.
been a kind of a wild week, man. You know, I mean,
Has it been? Tell me more.
Well, I mean, I decided to go outside in the back of the feed mill, and you know, the soccer moms usually line up around noon, and I stand on a picnic table and take my shirt and underbreeches off. Not my underbreeches, but my pants. Not enough to get arrested, but just enough to get. That's where all the business comes pouring in when I do that, and I stand there. You know, it's quite a scene. So people need to just know that. But anyway,
all right. So stay away from the feed mill at noon.
Yeah.
Especially the soccer moms, please.
That's it, man. You know, chick magnet, man. You know, forget our time. Anyway, hey, there's Dawn. So it's been a kind of crazy week, especially with freaking Taylor Hawkins passing away of the freaking Foo Fighters.
Sad news.
I mean, I hate to start the show off with that, but boy, that's really been the thing that just floored me this week. It was like, wow, 50
just
years
shocking.
old.
And they don't know anything yet, so we're still waiting to hear.
There's some speculations and rumors going around, but anyway, until you figure out the facts, you know. But anyway, regardless, man, you know, it's a tragic loss.
It
but
really is.
You know, and I feel sorry for, you know, the families and Dave. I mean, think about it, losing another massive freaking force in your playground.
Unfortunate for the music industry and the Foo Fighters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's such a major loss for sure.
But anyway, so I didn't mean to bring the show down with that, but I think a lot of people are feeling that way, and so it's why
they
I
are.
brought it up.
They're just shocked. That's all over social media right now, and just like you hear all these artists that are passing away and stuff like that. But I think this one just really hit home. Pretty
he's
hard
50
to a lot
years
of people.
old. He's 50 years old. You hear about a guy passing away, you know, and it's like, you know, I mean, it's never a good time, but you know, if somebody's older, they've lived their life and they're
Right.
in whatever 70s, 80s, and something happens, it's tragic. This guy was
Yes.
50 years old, man, you know. So at any rate,
Yeah.
but it's almost like we're just kind of getting our therapy out of the way there so we can get onto the crazy, funny stuff here. But, you know, I just needed to verbalize it, even though it was a downer, but it's just kind of been, you know, if it was heavy on my heart, I'm sure. And I didn't
Yeah.
even know the guy. I mean, you know, but I'm a big Foo Fighters fan too.
Yeah, definitely.
And a
I think
Southern
a lot of us
California
were.
boy.
Mhm.
But anyway, okay, so look, here we go. Oh,
Lee,
Kelly's in there.
Lee Kelly's here, and his beautiful wife Kelly is watching the show
Yep.
today.
Mm-hmm.
You said
Kim Tatum.
Kim. Oh, that's right. Kim is here. Hello, Kim.
Ooh, yeah. Lee's back in.
Elise Harper is checking in from the green room.
Tim's in too. Is it Mazur? Mazur? How do you pronounce that? I'm such a freaking
Tim Mazer. He
Mazer.
is with
Mazer.
KSBR Radio.
Tim Mazer. Sorry for butchering your name so bad, but it's me.
We do that a
Darren
lot
Chef.
on this show.
It's Darren Chef, man. I never made it past 8th grade. What can I
Like
say?
last week we had Lee Kiley on the show. So I mean Kelly.
That was
we
a
can
good
joke
one.
around like that,
That-
because
that
he can
was a
joke
good-
with us.
Yeah. Exactly.
And guess who's hanging out in the green room chatting with the audience already? Kirstie Kraus is also hanging
Kirstie.
around.
Yeah. Look at hey
Cindy
guys.
DeGeorge is here.
Hi Cindy. I think Cindy's kind of taking a little hiatus from some stuff. I hope you're doing well, Cindy. I know you're kind of going through some stuff. So
Yes.
Anyway.
And welcome back to the show. So
Yeah,
we have an
absolutely.
amazing, fun show today, Darren. We have Kirstie Kraus. She's a country music artist, and also Craig Wilson, who is a singer, songwriter, and producer. And what's crazy enough is that Craig's like, hey, I'm going to be at Elise's house today. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's kind of funny story. He told Elise, I guess they were supposed to meet up today to do some type of a recording thing. And he's like, yeah, I got to do a podcast. And she's like, oh, really? Which one? And she's like, Roger the Wild Child Show. She goes, hello, that's my show. And so,
that's crazy.
yeah, so he's like, all right, maybe I'll just come to your house then and we'll just do it together.
Yeah, there's nothing funny. There's nothing funny about that. I hope
That's
you know.
the that's
No,
the
I'm just
industry.
kidding. I'm just teasing you.
That's just
That's
the
great.
industry.
That's really wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at Elise. That's crazy.
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 Oh my gosh. Okay,
All right.
so anyway, so let's get to the party. We've got a lot of fun stuff. Everybody's here, nobody is sick. At least not yet. I mean, mentally, that's a different
They'll
story.
be sick after they hear me for a little while. Emma's in, that freak of nature. She's here.
The freak's here. Hi,
The
Emma.
freak. If they only knew what kind of freak we're talking about. I can't
Oh my
let
God.
that
You
out.
gotta
I
know
can't
Emma and
disclose it.
Cliff. They're husband and wife. They watch our show religiously in bed
They're not
with their
freaked, really.
devices in hand. So it's just,
Devices. Oh my god.
oh my gosh. Let's get to the shenanigans.
Oh my god. Oh my god. PTL.
Oh gosh.
PTL.
It's time for moonshine shenanigans. Watch out!
Oh yeah, moonshiners are here.
Hey.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What you know
Hey.
good?
I was wondering if we could get a live feed into Emma and them's room and we kind of talk them through it.
Yeah, with the gadgets.
Yeah, with all their
Yeah.
devices and
The
gadgets
devices
they have
and
in their
gadgets.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, within 15 minutes, it's gotten almost dark behind y'all. It was
I'm
like
telling
light
you.
15 minutes ago.
I know.
Miami.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami. That's right. The shenanigans are in Miami today.
Yeah, it's a whole new world down here. It's like a different country.
You got
Explain
it.
how, Biggins.
Like nobody understands nothing I say.
Why not?
I don't know. I had
I'll
a
tell you
Cuban
why.
feller ask me if I speak English or not.
Cuban feller. I'll tell you why, because he'd be like, he's down there going, Yeah. All you people down here in Miami, y'all seen any heron down here? And they're thinking, you talking about heron that go in the lakes or heroin, man? Which way? Do you got some heron? They're like, yeah, I got some heroin right here. These Cubans. And he's going, no, I meant a heron, like a bird that you see with the long legs walking through the lake.
Talking about heron or harem?
Which one? Heroin.
A
Hey, you got
heron.
some of that heron?
That's
Sure,
where he
man. I
got
got some.
gals with you, ain't it? Well, I'm here to tell you, as a fella that travels with 3 pretty women, that shit ain't all it's cracked up to be. All right?
Especially when you're with a mean drunk. You
Right?
get her drunk and she gets mean.
She's
Baby
vicious
Daisy
when
gets
she's
mean.
drunk. She looks sweet and innocent, but you put some moonshine in
A
her.
Dixie cup full of beer and she turns into a freaking monster.
Go to the Moonshine Shenanigans page and flip up, and y'all can see the video where she attacked me from behind.
Don't
Ooh,
mess with Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't mess with baby Daisy.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
jumped me.
We got to
Over
see
Reese's
that.
Cup, I think.
Yeah, it was over Reese Cup, and then Maudine gave me the flying elbow. She come in from other corners. It was bad.
Cindy DeGeorge says, what the hell are y'all talking about?
You'll never know.
It's all about the moonshine, okay?
Right?
She's Pennsylvania, man. She'll never understand it. You know, it's like, what y'all, you know, what's crazy is we know what we're talking about. And they're
Yeah,
like,
we do.
what are y'all talking about? And we're like, can't
Yeah.
explain it. You either know
Can't
or you
explain.
It's bad. I got thrown out of the fire.
So you're in Miami again this week. What's going on? What's happening? What's the good word?
Well, let's go ahead.
We got some good things
Yeah.
coming, guys.
Uh-oh.
We have been down here working on liquor distribution for our moonshine, and we've got 21 stores just in Miami right here that's already wanting to put it in.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
It's pretty easy for us. All we do is just walk in and start talking, and they just look at us like, oh my God, whatever he makes in the country is hell. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Bring me
All
20
you have to
cases
say
right
is,
now.
"How's your mom?"
That's all right. Come on, bring it on.
Yeah.
How's your mom and
And
them? Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Make sure you get the Wild Child Moonshine. We need to get that one started, okay? Because that's going to be the hottest commodity along with yours.
Yeah, that'll be the biggest ticket in the world right there.
Of course it's going to be. So we have
Maybe Daisy will be doing her dreamsicle shine.
yeah, the Dreamsicle's coming out soon, right?
Yep. She's got the dreamsicle coming out, and then I've got a bunch of flavors that we've worked on that are going through the government right now.
Are those flavors a
recipes
secret?
submitted in labels?
Are the flavors a secret, or can you share a few of them?
No, I got a cheesecake, cinnamon roll, watermelon, grape, cinnamon
Nanner?
that will kick fireballs out.
Sign me up.
Yeah,
Good
it's
Lord.
And baby Daisy's dreamsicle.
yep.
Good
Hey,
Lord.
what about the people that are working on trying to go with the low calorie, low carb? Are you gonna have something for those kind of people?
They're fucked.
Yeah,
right.
I'll say it.
Tell 'em. You make it out of corn and sugar. That's all I got, man.
There's no sugar-free moonshine.
Yeah, but
You got some gluten-free
sugar's what
kind
makes the
too?
alcohol.
Hey, you got
So
some
you make
vegan,
it
some
straightforward.
gluten-free? Good God, Jesus.
I've had people ask me that. Is this gluten free? I'm like, hell, I don't know.
Keto friendly.
Yeah,
Elise,
gotta be healthy. It's got corn in it. That's better.
Elise goes, no diets when you drink moonshine.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. You
Yeah.
pretty much blow a diet if you're drinking liquor.
Yeah, well,
Cindy DeGeorge
exactly.
wants to know, is moonshine the equivalent to Mad Dog wine?
That is a kick in the balls right there. No,
No.
moonshine.
He
is
said no.
excellent. Well, I mean, unless we're talking about Mad Dog 2020 Orange Jubilee. The champagne Bobos.
Man, that was a kick in the testicles. Good
Right.
Yeah,
Lord.
that was almost like calling it Steel Reserve or something.
Damn, it was a damn kick in the ovaries for her.
Right.
Anyway.
That was ugly. Oh.
Man, did you
Yeah.
did you get some nanner pudding?
No, we ain't got no nanner pudding moonshine yet. We're not into the creams or nothing. We're here to get you drunk.
Shock and awe.
Hey, Kirstie Kraus, who's going to come on the show here shortly, says the cheesecake moonshine is yummy.
I'd like to see
it's
her.
a recipe we have there. It's excellent.
We're gonna have to see everybody like we're gonna have to do an episode and watch people drink shots of this stuff and see who loses it the fastest and acts as insane as possible. That would be one hell of a show, wouldn't it?
That would basically be
We could
you
do
and
that.
me from the beginning to the end of the show
I
doing
know who's
shots of
gonna
moonshine.
lose.
like everybody will get like 6 guests on, including Frankie.
Yeah, and Frankie. Yeah.
And okay, and then
Y'all,
we
I'm
can have a
gonna lose
shot.
it if you got Frankie drinking shine. I'm just
Oh,
gonna lose it.
He'd drink your
Oh.
ass under the table, man.
Well,
I bet.
let's find out about Frankie
Yeah,
here.
bring
Let's
him in.
let's
Bring
get
him
him
in.
on here.
Frankie, the weatherman. Frankie, the weatherman. Who? Frankie. Who? Frankie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie McDonald.
Frankie, before you get going, turn your face to the right and lift your hat up and show them what happens when you drink too much moonshine. Oh, the other side, dude. Lift that. Nope. Lift the other side up higher. Oh, he won't do it. He won't show you
All
what.
right, Frankie, we're throwing down the gauntlet. We're challenging you to a drinking contest. They say
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
What would you sound like if you were drunk, Frankie? How would you sound? That sounded like a tornado siren too. At the
That's
same
not
time.
my day every morning.
This weather is pretty cold out in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. Then it got rain headed for Los Angeles on Monday. Then it's going to work its way to New Mexico Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it's going to bring a lot of thunderstorms all across Texas and all severe weather going all the way down to southern states like Texas, Oklahoma, and all these places like Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi. It's going to work its way to Georgia later on in the week. Severe weather season. Tornado season will be kicking up in the high gear in the States. Storm chasers will be kicking up in the high gear, like chasing tornadoes and things like that. They better watch out for large hail. And then the warm air, cold air fighting each other. Then it's going to bring a lot of precipitation in Ontario later on the week, in Michigan and all these places, in Georgia and possible Florida and things like that. Then early this week, all the cold air is going all the way down to Carolinas.
Carolina?
And down South America, they're bringing a lot of rain and thunderstorms and natives on rainforests in Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Bolivia, and all these countries like all across Bolivia, all across Ecuador and Peru, and all these places. It's really dry in northern Chile right now. In Santiago, Chile, it's really dry. And England is starting off warmer than normal temperatures. Then it's going to turn colder later on in the week in the United Kingdom and the rest of Europe, including Norway, Finland, Sweden. Over in Japan, it's really cold up in northern Japan, South Korea, and in places like in Philippines, they're bringing a lot of rain in Philippines and thunderstorms. In Indonesia, the rainy season's coming to an end. Thailand will still be getting the rainy season, and they're bringing a lot of rain and thunderstorms. Uganda, Congo, DR Congo, Gabon, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and parts of South Africa. It's fall of the year there right now. In Australia, New Zealand, their temperatures gradually getting colder, still getting rain. And some temperatures in New Zealand, in Australia.
And what about Nashville and Miami? What does it look
Then
like for
later
them?
on in the week, it got severe weather heading for Nashville later on in the week, and possible Miami as well, because the cold fronts fighting, warm front fighting each other, warm air, cold air fighting each other, because the battle of the seasons this time of the year.
All right, Biggins and Daisy, you better watch out down there in Miami.
We'll do what we do. All right, we'll sit by the pool and watch it roll over.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Yeah, like last week they were sitting there with an umbrella and there's freaking lightning strikes left and right.
I like to introduce to another musician out there is Frank McDonald. That's my dad, my father. He makes his own music and plays guitar. His SoundCloud is Mystic Mist. He writes his own songs all by himself, and he records his own songs and things like that. He's a nice man. He's doing a lot of, he's making his own songs. He makes his own songs all the time.
So Frankie's dad is on SoundCloud. I've listened to some of
I wanna
Frankie's
go hear
dad's
him.
music. Yeah.
You got to
Yes.
share that link with us, Roger, because I'll forget. What did you say it
That's
was?
awesome,
SoundCloud
Frank
what?
Yeah, we'll check it out, Frankie.
SoundCloud Mystic Mist.
Mystic
Mist.
Mist. Yeah, sounds like a new moonshine thing. Oh, have you tried the Mystic Mist?
It
It's
really does.
wonderful.
Well,
That's for the
excellent.
ladies.
Take
And
notes,
Mystic Mist.
Biggins.
And did you hear about that on my Twitter? And I got 147,000 followers as of right now. And I got My Twitter is @FrankieMcD. My Facebook is FrankieDown. My Instagram is FrankieMcD1984. My TikTok is FrankieDown1984. My Clapper is FrankieDown1984. My Twitch is FrankieDown1984. My Snapchat is FrankieAMCDON. And my LinkedIn is FrankieDown. And my YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves. And did you hear about that? It's pretty cold out in my area right now. And did you hear about that? This is the final week of March. Friday is the 1st of April. That's the second quarter of 2022.
It is.
Jesus
and in
Christ.
2 years, 2024, right? That's when the solar eclipse?
Monday, April 8th, 2024. On Roger, you'll be heading to Holiday in Sydney, Nova Scotia on Friday, April 5th,
I'm booking my
2024.
flight. I'm booking my flight, yes.
The Holiday Inn.
At the Holiday Inn. Yes,
Yeah.
Daisy, you know. We're all going to be in the same room. We're all just going to pile up into one
They
room.
got that fancy waffle maker. You flip that over and all that weird stuff in there. I love it.
Meet us at the Holiday Inn.
Hey, Frankie, you know how many people I have on my Twitter? Like three legit. The rest of them
Yeah,
are all bots.
quit boasting. I got more. I got 10 people on my Twitter. I
And
can't
I'm
remember my
That
account.
means, that means I ignore trolls, clowns, and haters all the time online.
Trolls, clowns, and haters. I love it.
You
I
just
love
keep
it.
dodging them haters, Frankie, and do you,
Get 'em,
baby.
Frankie.
Oh, the haters are great, man. The haters are the ones you want, man. They just say the most awful stuff, and you're like, then why are you here? It's beautiful.
Right?
It's like, keep making the
They
numbers
draw the
roll.
most attention.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
do.
you know, just in life in general, bad publicity is good publicity in the entertainment field. So it's like, you know, when you're sitting there talking, bashing about somebody, guess what? Everybody's going to watch. Everybody's
You're
going to
promoting
hear
them.
about it. It's like, all right, keep bashing me. That's all right. People
Right.
are going to know my name if you're going to keep bashing me. So
Darren
keep it up.
Chef's music is horrible. You don't want to hear it.
No,
I'm
you
just telling you.
do not want to
Don't-
listen to D
Do
Chef.
not go to
Mm-mm.
YouTube and look for Darren Chef's music. It is awful. You won't like
Yeah.
it.
Darren Chef, DARINSCHEFF. Darren
Yeah,
Chef.
don't look that
do
guy
not.
up at all.
Do not.
Don't even
do
Google the name Chef. It's
Yeah,
just
don't even.
disappointing. But
If I
I
anyway,
could-
keep
Jerry
getting a
pop
black
up.
cartoon guy when I Google chef. What
Do
does that
what?
mean? I Google chef, and I keep getting a black cartoon character.
hey, I'm telling you, man.
Something about chocolate salty balls. It says on it.
Did you find that? That's still out there? That's incredible, man. I can't believe you found that.
Brian
That's
Agee
wild,
says
man.
Kirstie Kraus is the true wild child of Nashville. She's coming up here shortly, guys.
Yep.
So, do I have competition here or what? I mean, come on, we're gonna have to find out when we bring
There's
her
no
on the show.
competition.
It's rotten or something. I
The
put
hell are you
ass
two
on the
talking
table
about
and
back
What are you
there?
talking about, Biggins?
I put too much ass on the table and broke the top of it. It is not fat boy friendly.
And they paint those damn tables down there in marine paint too and shit, man, so they don't deteriorate. And you sat on the corner of that thing and broke it off like a toothpick. Anyway,
Yeah, well, they skipped this one because it deteriorated all hell.
they didn't skip
The
it.
elbow on
He's
it
all
like
trying to
this.
save face. You hear him? He's trying to save face. Yeah, they skipped this one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there's no paint on this one.
so
Alrighty, Frankie, Biggins, Daisy. We'll see you guys next week. Also, don't forget, everybody, April 17th is Easter Sunday. We will not be on the air on Easter Sunday. So enjoy your families that day. We'll be enjoying ours as well. So,
All right,
just
we love
so
you guys.
Keep on
love
shining.
you too, man.
All right, love
Bye,
you guys.
Frankie McDonald.
Love y'all too.
Take us out, Frankie.
Okay.
All right, or don't take us out. Okay,
All
no
right,
problem.
like
Frankie's
that.
been took out.
All right, take
I'm
us
trying to-
out, Biggins.
Hey, y'all, come check us out next Sunday. We out of here. Y'all look up Moonshine Shenanigans on all kind of stuff. I think we got a TikTok and
All
YouTube,
kind of
all that
stuff.
stuff. Y'all check it out. Facebook, whole 9 yards, all right?
Everybody
We'll see y'all
doing
next week.
everybody do an imitation of Frankie's frozen pose right there.
Stay tuned.
Best of luck to you. I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Roger the Wild Child
Hey,
Show.
scare the hell out of me.
First couple go left, first couple go right. Dixie style to an ocean wave. All eight circulate.
Y'all ready for some Nashville news? Skunk in the backyard. Hey, you.
Okay, there she is. Elise Harper
Good
having fun in the
Lord.
chat room already today.
Yes. And I'm just going to have to say I want to be in that drinking competition because I'll drink all the boys under the table.
I'd love to see it, man.
Oh!
I think that's going to be a good thing. That's going to be a good show. We got to have like 6
Right?
guests. Nobody can have a shot. And then when
Hey.
Roger says, everybody take a shot, everybody has to take a shot. And then
I'll
we'll
just
see.
do this. And that means everybody means bottoms up. That's right.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
go. I'm actually taking a break from drinking at the moment. I'm trying to be good. But whenever we do have that, you let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So gloves are off at that point.
Yeah, at
be
that
fun.
point, all the cards are off the table. It's trying to be good, Ash Wednesday, do the whole Easter thing. So we're trying. We're trying.
That's when I drink the most, when I go out there with the kids to find the Easter eggs and shit.
right.
I like to get hammered, and like push the kids into the bushes when they're looking in there and they're like,
At
3
least-
years old.
Lee Kelly
Look
said
harder.
he's seen you drink.
The what?
Lee Kelly said he's seen you drink.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh, stories. Oh,
Hopefully I didn't do anything too crazy.
we may have to get Lee on right now.
She
you
might
need
be
to
one of
get
she might-
Craig on. He could tell you some stories.
Oh, and he will be on shortly.
He
will
I'm
be
actually
on,
going to bring you back on when
Okay.
Craig does his interview.
Okay.
Yeah, so this will be fun.
Yeah,
I
I
like to
want
be
to
able
hear some of this. No holds.
right.
You got to let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely.
Even though you're like this pristine, nice, clean cut gal that we couldn't ever imagine doing anything out of the ordinary, I'm looking forward to hearing some of the drunken stupid stories.
And Kelly
Well,
Bobo,
I'll
Lee's
keep
wife,
that
said, "Yes, we have seen her drunk."
Oh no!
We're
I
gonna
hope
get
my
that.
mom's
Might
not
as well
watching
get
this.
everybody in here to just tattletale on her. I hope your mom's not watching.
We're gonna have a
Elise. Good
moonshine
luck.
night on the Roger the Wild Child show.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that should be
Let's
fun.
And we'll
do
we'll
it.
have all of Biggin's stuff, all his little moonshine stuff, sent to
Yeah.
all of us, and then we'll just all do moonshine together. And I'll forget to turn off the broadcast, and then we'll just be like doing the,
Keep going. Yeah.
We
the
get
after
banned
show,
from
and
YouTube.
next thing you know, we're live on the air still, and nobody realized I didn't turn off the broadcast.
We'd be banned from social
no.
media, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Canceled.
Oh my goodness. Nah.
All right, what's going on in news, Elise?
All right, Nashville this week. If you are a fan of songwriting festivals, we have the largest
not.
songwriting festival in the world here in Nashville. It's called 10 Pan South, and it's happening March 29th through April 2nd. A lot of the shows are free, but if you do want to get front row seats or you want to have VIP passes, you can go to 10south.com and you can purchase those. Each level is different, just depending on how much you want to spend and what exactly all you want. So I think like VIP, they get like first access to the building. They can sit wherever. I know some of them get meet and greets. So a lot of stuff going on. But like I said, a lot of the shows are free as well. So you can just look up the schedule and show up and hope to get a seat. So very exciting.
sounds
One
like
of my
fun.
favorite weeks. It is. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I've
You
met
know
a
what I
ton
like?
of writers
You
that
know
way.
what I like to do at these writers' places? Because I know
What?
it's so intimate.
What's
and the
that,
songs-
Darren?
Well, because the songwriters, their songs are so personal to them. And I like to talk, in the middle of them trying to perform. It just, if for some reason, it just pisses them off so much because, you're not really, you're like going, so what are you doing here, friend?
It does. It does.
It's a good way to really make the songwriter feel great. So anybody that's coming to town, if you go to especially the Bluebird, they tell you all phones off, don't talk. That's where you want to talk the loudest. I'm telling you, you want to see something really incredible. Just kidding. Do not do that. No,
Yeah, he's
these are-
teasing.
I'm just teasing. Do not do that. These are personal stories about me, Ma, and my old
Yep.
dog. Can't do that. Anyway. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Some other sweet, exciting news. Carrie Underwood returned to the stage of her Reflection Tour in Las Vegas Saturday, March 26th, and she
Nice.
brought a special guest with her on stage. She brought her mom.
Aww.
Isn't that so sweet? So sweet. So her and her mom sang a duet. They sang Carrie Underwood's All-American Girl. And
Nice.
apparently her mother did this fantastic, amazing job. So I have yet to watch the video, but definitely applause for Miss Carol Underwood. That's awesome. Very
That's
exciting.
great. Yeah, proud mama.
The
Proud
fans loved it. So they were
Sure.
all
Well,
about
say
it.
hi
and-
to Mom and them.
Yeah, absolutely.
mama. How do your mama name?
Some more exciting news. Sam Hunt has found out that he's having a baby girl. So that's super exciting. Congrats, Sam.
Wow.
And the baby is going to be due in about, they think, 8 to 9 weeks. So coming soon. And they
Is
said
it a boy or girl? What'd you say?
it's a girl.
A girl.
Oh, it's a girl. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, if you
it's
opened
a
your
girl.
ears there and paid attention, okay, you would have known this.
I was just trying to
no
think
worries.
of a. Oh, it's all good, man. You know.
Hey, it's hard nowadays, right? So
Yeah.
But the Sam
What do you
and his
think
wife.
what do you think the first name's going to be? The last name's
Samantha?
Hunt. I mean, Duck
yeah.
is the first name or something.
I don't know.
What are you
I
going to
don't
name your kid? Duck Hunt?
I don't
That's so
know.
bad. For me, there's my freaking old man humor. What's your kid's name? Your last name's Hunt.
It's a
So
duck.
what would it be? Like, I mean, Duck is the most obvious, but that's so bad.
I mean, yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
Maybe,
Those are
if
dad
it was a
jokes.
boy. Maybe if it was a boy, Duck.
Those are dad jokes. When can I say I'm almost
Yeah.
60 now? So
Goose,
That's
maybe deer,
oh,
turkey. You know,
deer hunt.
You never
Wow.
know.
Turkey
bear.
hunt.
It could be
Bear
bear.
hunt.
Bear.
Wow. Yeah. What's your name? Bear. Wow. That's a good one. Look at her. She's got on. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, Brian, we've got you fooled. He said it's a great show, fun and informative.
Aw.
What do
Yeah,
you
we got
think?
you fooled.
What do you
These are
think,
last minute
Brian Barr? This is
Brian
Brian
Barr.
Barr, everybody. Look at this guy.
Hi, Brian.
Brian. Hey, Brian.
I'm so glad you like it and it's fun.
Thanks for checking in, Bri. It's a,
Yeah.
it is a
Yeah,
great
we
show.
know Brian, so we're so tight. We call him Bri because we're bros. that
Bri,
way.
Bri.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm gonna call him Bri, Bri.
Hey, Brad. Bye. Anyway, but
Bri, Bri. Anyway,
Okay.
moving on. Excited for Maren Morris. Her new album, Humble Quest, came out this Friday. And if you have not listened to it, you should. I've binged the whole album so many times. It's amazing, flawless. I love her, and she definitely delivered again. So congrats, Maren, and definitely go stream Humble Quest. Some more exciting news is there is a frequent collaboration between Brantley Gilbert and Jason Aldean. So very exciting. And it's their
Nice.
first ever duet. Yeah. It's called Rolex on a Redneck. So
Wow.
hey.
Like that.
Yeah, let's get the
God.
moonshine shenanigans back in here. So
I know, right?
get him a couple
That's
Rolexes.
so good, man.
It's
Can
a gritty
you see
tune.
Biggins wearing a Rolex and then doing
I
his stand-up? I mean,
Yes.
come on.
He'd be like,
I can see him wearing
"Hey."
one on each arm, man. I mean,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I can see him with a Rolex on each arm. Like,
and
that'd
each
be great.
ankle, maybe
Each
two.
ankle. There you go. Take it to another level.
Exactly. But the tune is a gritty tune that Gilbert and Aldean detail all the good things that hard work can bring, and the most important of which clues that Rolex. So
Who
I've never
wrote the
been a watch
song?
girl.
Do you know
but,
who wrote the song? Did they
I
write it?
don't know who wrote the song. That's a good question.
You know
I
what's
should have had
funny?
that.
That's such a title that everybody's going, why the hell didn't I think of that? I mean,
Right.
you know, it's like, and it's so silly and goofy, but aren't those like,
Those are some of the best ones.
yeah,
And
they're
those are the
perfect.
ones that are going to hit #1 on the
And they're going to piss off all the classic songwriters in Nashville. Like, God damn it, there they go. It's another song stupid like that. It's not about it's either a truck or a Rolex. I mean, come on, this ain't songwriting. But those are the
Well,
ones.
hey,
that,
I just got the songwriters pulled up. So it was Brantley Gilbert helped write it, Brock Berryhill, Michael Hardy, Randy Montana, and Taylor Phillips. So,
See?
I
Took
know
four-
Taylor. Taylor's so sweet.
took 4 people to compose something
Yeah,
of such a
5.
great. You know what? That's all humor stuff. So you better have some pretty witty people, and obviously, they
Oh
were.
yeah, absolutely.
Well,
It's
to
like
check it
somebody
out.
writing that song. You know that song "Redneck Crazy" with Tyler Farr?
Yes.
I mean, come on. I mean, that is like the most redneck song out there.
It is. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. There's a lot of great redneck songs. I don't know. I like Redneck Woman. That might be my fave. So call me biased. All right. A few more things going on here in Nashville. So this actually didn't happen in Nashville. This happened in Los Angeles, and it's a little spicy. But Hayden Panettiere and her current boyfriend Brian Hickerson got into a big fist fight with some people.
Bar brawl. I heard about that. I read that. Yes, I got all that news. I was like, what? She's on the ground. She's got a headlock going on.
I was like, oh, I gotta watch that. Like
Hayden
people are punching her, and like she gave it back some, and then the boyfriend's going all crazy. Everyone was crazy.
She's
It
from
was
the Nashville
ridiculous.
TV show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, I saw her on the ground. She's got the person in the headlock, and I'm like, man, she's a fighter. She's
Yeah, I was like,
feisty.
she's badass. I was like, go Hayden. I was like, you defend your man, girl.
Wow, that's some good juice right there, man.
Hey, well, apparently, I will say this as well. According to TMZ, apparently the boyfriend did start the fight. So they probably had a little talk about that later.
And
but
then she apologized to the hotel when they went back in, and she kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So, oh
Yeah.
God.
I've stayed at that hotel, actually. That's crazy. So the roundabout that they fought in, I've walked around. So I was like, oh, I know exactly where that is. That's ridiculous.
I know exactly where she threw her head into the driveway there. I've stood there. My foot was right where that girl's face was planted into the freaking planter.
It was.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. And my last little bit of news is American Idol is excited to have Lauren Elena back as a mentor this time on this year's competition. Yeah. So very exciting for her. And it's stated to say that there's going to be a lot of others returning that include Jordan Sparks, David Cook, Ruben Stetter, and more. So very excited. Definitely keep up with American Idol this year. There's a lot of talented people, and there's going to be a lot of guest celebrity mentors.
Are you going to be a mentor?
Oh, they didn't ask me this year, but I'm going to get my manager to tell them next year for sure.
I would definitely let them know that you got my endorsement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the whole show can be endorsed by American Idol. It'll be great.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You got it for sure.
Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much for having me on. And everyone stay safe. And until next time, Nashville News with Elise Harper.
Thank you.
And you're going to come back when we bring Craig on. So.
Okay. Is that happening?
It is happening. I'm bringing you back on. Because we got some stories to talk about, apparently.
Oh, no. Okay.
What's your shirt say? Really quick, what does your shirt say?
It says, no hard feelings.
Wow, and the fingernails match. I love it. Perfect.
Fingernails match. I lost one, though. I lost a nail today.
I lost a bunch myself, so I mean, I feel the pain.
She was brawling with some chick in the alley behind her.
I was. Me and Hayden.
Yeah, I heard. Hey, she was a part of that Hayden fight. She just didn't make the TMZ camera.
Lost one of them fingernails.
And you were wondering why she wasn't on the show last week because she was in California. She just got back.
Hi, baby. What happened to that acrylic right there? What, you got one of them French tip acrylics on there, darling?
Hey, you know me. Anyway, it's
all good. It's all cool.
All right, guys. Well, I'll be back here shortly. Until then, y'all have a great night.
All right. Thank you, Elise.
We will.
Bye.
Bye.
She's awesome, man.
She's so much fun. She really is, and she's just so lively and got.
I'd love to see her drunk, man. I want to see all these people drunk. This is what I want to see because I see them all. We're going to see the other side of people here because they all come off certain ways because they're in a broadcast, and so they want to portray them. But once they get Biggins moonshine in them, we're going to see a side of these people we've never seen, and we're either going to love it or we're going to hate it. And they're either going to be happy or embarrassed. But either way, it's going to be freaking great.
It's going to be awesome.
So it's going to make for some good podcast and live podcast stuff, one way or another.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, family fights are the best. Anyway, go.
So let's bring on our first guest. She's a country music artist. Please welcome to the platform. This is Kirstie Kraus.
Hi, Kirstie.
Oh, she's
muted.
Unmute yourself.
Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry about that.
Welcome to the Roger the Wild Child show.
Oh, you have already had me laughing a couple of times, and these comments are great as well. So much stuff to respond to.
Our show's so interesting because, we have our regulars that come back. We always have new people that come in, and we're not a regular interview show. We're just a hangout, and we're just, we feature artists. We feature moonshine. We feature me and Darren. And, we just hang out and just have fun. We don't get serious here. We listen to your music. We hear what you have to say, and that's how we roll.
But the other side of it is that you can't take anything we say or ask you seriously. We're just, trying to be goofy. There's Richard Lee. Don't mess with him. Look at that dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, but at any rate, So you can't take anything serious. So the first thing I'm going to ask you that you can't take serious, okay, and get offended by, all right? Please don't. Because the whole package there looks good. You got your lid on, you got your guitar, your shirt, you're all sported up. I'm just curious, what's in those bags between that refrigerator and that china cabinet back there? What the hell is in that?
So this one on the bottom is dog food, and this one is recycling, because I'm actually in Wisconsin. I came straight from a show and set up at my parents' like friend's house in Racine, Wisconsin. So they recycle like hardcore in Wisconsin.
Good.
I don't know if anybody knew that, but like
we all recycle to some
their
degree.
game in Tennessee is not as good as Wisconsin's. Let me just say. So like
That's fine.
That's full of cardboard.
What are all those weird like magnet clips and shit on the side? What is there any pictures or anything weird up there?
I've learned that they are obsessed with New Orleans.
And
we have magnets from all over.
Is that you?
This says no outfit is complete without dog hair.
Oh, love it.
That is one of the magnets.
Who are those pictures below? Is that you, like younger or something, or what the heck is that?
I'm literally at like my parents' friend's house, like my first babysitter ever when I was born. They are letting me use their space so I can do
That's totally cool. So that's their china cabinet with all their glassware back there.
Bar room. This is actually like, so a lot of Wisconsinites have a second fridge. Totally normal to have a second fridge because you have to have the alcohol.
Yeah, of course.
So like, I'm looking at a bar. Like right now, I am on a bar. These are all the cups.
I was gonna say
drinks. We got the beer fridge. Like
where's the moonshine?
Man, they got the mason jars up with the locks, and they got shot glasses, and they got steins and shit. Look at these people.
Literally everything.
And they ice fish, for crying out loud. They ice fish and shit. They go out in the freezer.
Ice fishing. After the season's over for football, we go ice fishing. So
my God, man. Okay. So anyway, thank you for taking us down that road. I just was looking at all that stuff in the background. I thought, God, look at that place. That's incredible.
It's great.
Awesome. Your friends have a cool little spot. So
yes, they do.
So tell us. Go ahead, Raj.
Yeah, tell us. So tell us about obviously you're a musician. Where did it all begin for you?
Yeah, well, it began in Wisconsin. Brian Bars from Wisconsin, who's tuning in. And for me, I started jumping up on picnic tables 2 years old, taking requests. And I think my uncle had a band growing up. And so the first song I ever sang.
So were you jumping on tables like Coyote Ugly style?
Like picnic tables as a 2-year-old. In
right.
my swimsuit.
Yeah, you freak.
So, yeah, little ruffles on the swimsuit. And I would be like, clap. And like tell people, but
you wanted to be the center of attention.
I demanded it. I can't even tell you.
You got to please tell us some video of that. You got to have some video of you in those little ruffled like pants covering up the
video. We have video where I'm demanding people to clap.
That's something we got to see sometime. You got to be prepared. So the next time we bring you on, you're going to show us that. That's going to be awesome.
I'll have to email it time. I think I sang like "Ache You Break Your Heart" the first time.
Oh, I love it.
This is my first song that I've ever sang on stage because the band went to take a break and I jumped up at 4 and was like, started singing the last line of the chorus, the only part I could regurgitate, but it was great.
That's great. That's awesome. I love
do you know do you know it's still to this day?
Oh man, no. I mean, I couldn't play it. That's okay. I couldn't play it. But long story short, I should work that back into I should work it into the set list because then I can tell the story.
Right? Exactly.
Cool.
And you know what? Everybody, I don't care who they are. People have made fun of that song. It's like everybody wishes they wrote it. Number one, and number two, it's a classic. And so no matter who you are, it's like you wish you wrote that song and you wish you were the dude. I mean, come on, man. I mean, let's get serious, man. That's what it's all about. But that would be great to hear you do it and tell your story. It'd be cool.
I should do that because I love a good for live shows. I get really into just the moment, and I love stories, like being able to tell stories like that. And a good friend of mine from North Carolina, Crystal King, we've started touring together, and she's definitely like the Loretta by Patsy. you guys watch that Netflix movie at all? It's
I
so
haven't
good
seen
and
that.
it's so
No.
cute. And I looked at her, and she being from North Carolina, she took one look at me, and I was like, "Who's like Patsy in this relationship?" And she
Mhm.
goes, "You are. You're the
Oh.
bougie one." She's like, "I
That's
straight
great.
up wear overalls, Kirstie." So like, yeah, that. So now we just ham that up and totally go
That's
for it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, so let's talk about your musical journey from there. So from 2 years old, what brought you to Nashville?
I always knew I was going to come to Nashville. We actually looked at magnet schools in middle school, and then we looked at Belmont, and that was going to be way too much money. And so I eventually made my way down after I felt like I capped out in Wisconsin.
Mm.
Like I played all
Mhm.
the festivals, I was doing the band thing, and I was like, okay, this is really cool. But now next summer we'll just be trading all the same festivals again, kind of thing. And I was like, I'm
Mhm.
ready. I'm ready. I've been taking trips to Nashville since I was 15 and writing with people there, and joined NSAI at 15. So at that time I was ready to like do the record and do my debut record and just really focus as myself as an artist.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I branched out and moved away from Wisconsin to Nashville. It's been about 4 and some change years.
Do you miss beer battered cheese curds?
Oh my gosh, so good. So good.
I mean, come
You
on.
know
I'm from
it.
Wisconsin.
I've already had all the Wisconsin food since I've been here, and it's only been 3 days. And then we're
So
talking
what else is big
pizza,
besides the
pretzels
the
and cheese, and
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
anything
dip,
cheese in
beer cheese
Wisconsin.
dip, beer cheese soup, beer cheese, whatever,
There you
anything
can throw
cheese.
cheese in there. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's Wisconsin. Yeah.
Right.
And
Wow.
beer.
She's a
And Chowder
cheddar
Cat.
head.
Yep, I am. Actually, someone literally sent this to me on Twitter, which I found so funny. And they were just replying to something, but it was like,
Oh, that's
that's
great.
Aaron Rodgers.
Nice.
I was like,
Oh,
nope,
that's great.
that works. That
Yep.
works.
That sounds about right.
The cheese head thing works, or are you like it just totally perving out on Rogers too, or is that
Both.
not true? Above
Both.
and that's something else. Yeah.
I'm glad he's coming back this year, and I'm glad. I hope we can get another Super Bowl. I'm
He's like,
obviously
I'm
back in
retiring.
Thailand.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Just kidding.
I'm
Give me
just
the
trying
bread. Give me the cheddar.
to- That's right. Give me the
I'll
cheddar,
pay
guys.
for the cheddar.
The cheddar. All right.
Yep.
Now that we got that out of the way, that's very important stuff. When we're talking about Wisconsin, man, we can't leave that stuff out. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Don't you
Wisconsin.
know? Don't you
Don't you
know?
know?
And yeah, no, yeah, or no, yeah, no. Like
No, ya
that's
no?
a sentence in itself.
You sounded Asian there, Roger. There's a Midwest thing that
Midwest
Hey,
Asian.
Work
yeah,
on
no,
it.
yeah.
Work on it.
Okay,
Right,
not a
you're
problem.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like, what? Like, are you doing karate? Yeah, no, yeah. Anyway,
So have
sorry.
you hit the Broadway bars yet? I mean, have you performed over there?
I've done a little bit. Like last season, so season for them is like St. Patrick's Day to let's say like June, like the end of June really feels like season. July, a lot of people come in for the 4th of July because the fireworks are so good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
no,
I did
yeah.
like about 2.5, 3 months
Oh, yeah,
downtown
no.
last season, and that was Johnny Cash's Saturday and Sunday 2 to 6. I did some Redneck Riviera shows like on the rooftop acoustic. I've done like hotels downtown, and now I started playing at the Margaritaville, which is off of Broadway,
Okay.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
have this new bar called the Fins Bar because Fins up,
Mm.
for the Jimmy Buffett.
Nice.
And I'm a new parrot head. I've been frequenting Florida often, so it works in my favor to come back to Nashville and play like the Margaritaville and be able to play all my Florida songs. That's
Yeah,
fun.
no, yeah.
Now you
Mhm.
have a song that you can play for us right now?
Yeah, you did say that we could play something live, so I figured I would do my song "Something New" since it's my current single.
Okay.
And I'm in my home state, and this is exactly what I wrote it about, was leaving my
perfect.
home state to go to Nashville.
Perfect. And then where can people find your song and your music?
KirstieKraus.com, and right on the website there's music and all the things, and also upcoming tour dates. So I'd love to see anybody on the road if that works out
Perfect.
that way.
We'll
Awesome.
push
Are
it
you
out
on
there.
any of the music platforms like Spotify, Apple, and all that stuff?
You know it. And the YouTube.
And the YouTube.
The YouTube.
The
I know, yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. All
All
right,
right.
Kirstie Kraus, what song are you singing for us?
This is called Something New.
Something new. Here she is on the Roger the Wild Child Show.
A long time coming and all of the sudden goodbyes and misty eyes. Got everyone's blessing and no second guessing. Never been a better time. They say good luck will miss you. We're always here if you ever feel like coming home. Won't forget where I came from when I moved away from the only life that I've ever known. I've heard it sound playing in my head for sound, beating in my heart and this strong, going with the groove. I'm starting something new. I found a new tune, do whatever I gotta do. Get nobody asking me to go on and make that move. I'm starting something new. I'm starting something new. Rhythm of the city, the people all around me moving to their own beat. It gives me harmony as I live my melody. I can be who I wanna be. In these possibilities, I've heard it sound playing in my head for sound, beating in my heart and this drum, going with the groove. I'm starting something new. I found a new tune, do whatever I gotta do. Get nobody asking me to go on and make that. I'm starting something new. I'm starting something new. New. I'm starting something new.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Right on.
Yeah. Good job.
That was
Thank you
incredible
so
with
much.
those high-tech in-ear monitors you got in there, man. That was awesome. Yeah.
Are you seeing these? Look at this.
That was great. It
These are
worked.
like-
Yeah. I like the wax that was on there when you pulled that out of there. That was incredible. The wax. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
I'm just kidding. Hey, the cheese wax. Anyway, it's Wisconsin. Hey, that was incredible, man. You sounded
Thank you.
insane, man. I loved it. And you got
It's,
your own sound too. You know, you don't sound like, everybody else. And that's what separates people, right?
I appreciate that. I have heard that before. and
You're
I
a
love
very
that.
unique artist, though, because I mean, you're a crossover. I mean, you've got country, funk, blues, and rock. I mean, you play it all. Besides
I do.
country, what's your next favorite genre that you like to sing?
Speed metal. It's obvious speed metal, I would
Yeah,
guess.
I figured so.
Funk.
Funk?
Funk.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Craig Wilson is one of my first co-writers in town in Nashville, who's the next guest. And my
Yes.
first single, Delusional, that I released, which is super funky and fun. And I might have tried to do the robot in my music video. Sorry about that, Craig. But
That'd be great.
we wrote it together. It's called Delusional, and it is extremely throwback, extremely funky, but yet it's like country lyrics on top of this really cool production. We had
We'll
fun
have to
with it.
listen to it. Mom got to go
Yes.
listen to it.
I may need you to hang around in the green room when we bring Craig on, because I might want to pop you back in, because you guys have a friendship and a music relationship together. So, we might want to talk about this a little bit more.
Okay, I'll have to update the peeps out there because they're being
If
so
you're
weird.
able to.
If you can. If not,
Right.
don't feel pressured. Anyway, no big
Definitely.
deal.
I appreciate you guys saying that kind of stuff. I have fun with it, and I feel like I really have found my lane as far as my sound and how I want to, how I write has its own thing, and I just now I get to share that with others, and that's amazing. And sometimes I write for other artists as well, and I try to channel what they like to do, which is super fun. But I definitely feel like I found my voice as an artist.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. Before you started singing, you were talking about you're going to be touring. Do you have any tour locations on the books already?
Yeah, so I just did 4 shows in 3 days, which is kind of why my voice sounds a little more raspier.
In
It's normally
Wisconsin.
raspy, but it's in Wisconsin. Next weekend, we'll be in Florida. I'm opening for a band called Beer for My Horses, which is a Toby Keith tribute band. So fun. And
Love
then the weekend after that is going to be in Gallatin, Pigeon Forge, right next to Gallatin, for the new listening room location. Which is
they got
gonna
one
be
going
fun.
on out there. I didn't even know that.
They do. So they're having artists go out there and do back-to-back nights.
Oh, wow.
So it sounds like there's some hiking during the day in store for me, and then shows at night. And after that, I think it's Easter, and so I'll be in Wisconsin, coming up for my grandma's 84th birthday is
bless
on
her.
Easter this
Wow,
year.
that's
So we're
incredible.
all getting
Nice.
together and making a big deal about it, and it's going
With
to be really
Mima.
fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Mima.
Mima. Mama name. So, that's incredible. And happy birthday to that sweet grandma of yours. I mean, that's a good deal.
Geraldine.
Irene Geraldine. Mean Irene Geraldine. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
You know what? Just hang here for a second. Let's bring him on the screen right now.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and do this. There he is.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, look at him all serious. Hi.
Surprise.
He's like,
Hey, everybody.
oh, we're live. Hello.
Wow. Hi, everybody. Who's that in the
gosh,
background
I
with
love
you,
this.
Craig? Oh, wow. Look who's
Hey.
there. Look
Yeah,
at
special
that.
guest.
She just changed shirt. She put
I
a
know,
different
right?
shirt on
I
trying
don't
to
know.
fake
It's a
us
little
out.
cold in my house. I don't know why.
It's
Craig complains.
freezing in here.
It is.
Hey,
You
I
know
have
what, you
to
guys really, before we get going, I mean, honestly, I've never seen a pigeon in Pigeon Forge ever.
Oh,
And I don't know if anybody else has. I mean,
No.
you ever seen a pigeon up there? I've seen eagles,
No.
bears, all kinds of crazy stuff, but never a pigeon. So I don't know. Man, what am I missing there? It's like the Cumberland Plateau or something, or what the heck? I don't know.
So, Craig, I want to apologize publicly and address my robot dancing because recently someone has talked to me about that, and they were like, "You were really like you. Not only did you do like a couple seconds, like you really went for it."
Oh yeah, it was a thing.
Okay.
It was a thing.
Okay. Okay.
The
I
whitest
hate
moves ever.
Hey, if anybody was going to do the robot dance, you're the prettiest robot
you
out.
guys. I don't mean to be rude and interrupt here, but I need you to get your guitar and play just that part, and I need you to stand up and robot for us right now.
Oh my god!
Come on, this
Yes,
is gonna be good.
you guys gotta
Do not
do it.
fool
Oh my
around.
God.
Let's
Ow.
see
Yeah,
how
remember how
let's
it
see how
goes.
stiff
Make
this
it
was.
sound
It's in A minor.
Just play
How does the
anything.
chorus go?
It doesn't matter. You don't just play any groove and let a robot to it.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
It's seriously like I think someone called me out that day
She's
on
just
the
off.
music video, like on the set, and they were like, "That's not how you do the robot." And I remember looking at them and being like, "This is my music video. Like I'm
It's how
gonna
I do the
whatever
robot."
I want." Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna do my
your
robot.
turn to do the robot. Let's see you do the robot. Play a groove really quick for Craig to do the robot for us.
That's not going to happen, Darren.
Oh, come on, Craig.
Yes, it is going to happen. This is Roger the Wild Child. So just play any
Anything
groove.
goes on this show.
Okay, here we go.
That's all you get.
Roger, okay, do it for Roger. He's got to do it. Go ahead.
That you know what?
Play a groove for
Oh my
Roger.
gosh, you have no
Roger
idea.
wants to do it. Roger, your turn.
What are they trying to do?
Robot.
That's a good one. That's a
Here's
good
my
one.
robot.
That is ridiculous. There you go.
Okay, Lisa's got to do the
That's it.
robot.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That is too damn.
I love that. There you guys go. Oh my
There you go.
god.
You guys got it.
The fact that this is all happening right now. You have
Darren, you look like a marionette.
you do.
La-di-da, la-di-da.
You look like one of those weirdos on the street that's like, pay me money and I'm gonna
Yeah.
One of
do
those-
weird things.
one of those
Right? He's like,
assholes-
he's
one of
like
those
this.
assholes all painted in silver, just all. They don't move and pretend like they're sitting in some position. They're all painted in silver. All
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. I need to figure out how to do that, man. I'm so damn big. I can barely like bend down and put my shoes on without breaking a sweat. I can't imagine sitting there like pretending like I'm sitting for 4 hours and scare the crap out of some kid walking by. Good God.
Oh my god.
I'd like to do it. Anyway,
Lee Kelly goes, "That's Disney."
that's Disney. That's me, man. Bro
You
White.
made it.
So
Bro
anyway,
White.
anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. This has been
Craig,
really hilarious.
sorry to pull you into this, dude, but
Oh,
you're
it's-
in.
I'm here now. I'm
You
all
are
in.
here.
Just
all
so
Craig
you know.
Wilson, welcome to the Roger the Wild Child show.
Hello.
He's like applaud.
Craig, so you don't say I mean, Craig's like a jack of all trades. I've known him for a long time. I haven't seen him much lately because everybody's busy, but we've
I know. I drove by the feed mill yesterday, and I thought about you.
Well, thank you. I drive by there every day and think about me. But anyway, so here's the thing. I know it's so self-centered. Yeah, I drive by my own store and I look at it and go, "That's mine, all mine."
Yeah.
I just stare at
I
it.
haven't
and
sold it yet. I'm
I just
surprised.
think, God, that's mine. Anyway, but
Kirstie,
no,
have you ever been to the feed mill?
I have not.
Oh,
In
we have to
Nolansville.
go. Amazing.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's super fun. We got to go.
you know what a feed
Hey,
mill is?
I was just two-stepping last Tuesday with the Canadians over at the Legion.
Oh,
Yeah.
eating the boot.
What a fun night.
Yeah.
Highly recommend if you have never been to Nashville on a Tuesday, you go two-stepping at the Legion. It's like a
It's
like a
Two-Stepping
VFW
Tuesday at the Legion.
Yeah, the American Legion. That place is awesome.
It was
Such a
I
disc
froze. I
jockey.
froze on the dance floor, if you can believe it, and I got really
Tell me you did the
unbothered.
robot.
No,
Please, no.
I tried to two-step and I failed.
I'm
I
a
was
clog.
going to. It's okay.
I'm a
I
clogger.
was
I'll admit it.
overstimulated.
No, but Craig, yeah. So probably 10 years, I'd say at least, probably somewhere around there that we met with through Dawn, you know.
8
probably,
years ago. 8
Oh,
years
eight,
ago.
8 years ago. Look
Yeah.
at this guy's got a great memory.
It's because your place was the first place I ever played in Nashville.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, we're starting music up again there, but we're going to be doing it outside because it's so pretty
cool.
outside now. And
Yeah.
the feed mill itself is just loaded with so much stuff. But we're going to do it outside, man, on the decks and the porches and get out by the
Awesome.
creek in the back over there.
I'll come.
I'm due to make another trip to Nashville, Darren. So
Yeah,
I'll come
yeah,
and hang
y'all
out.
need to come.
Yeah.
Don will book y'all in there. Y'all can play down there. We're gonna do it on the front porch, you know, or the back porch out by the
Awesome.
creek. Yep.
and
But
fly
anyway-
me and Don. We'll do it live on Roger the Wild Child show. We'll just do a live event, special event.
Come say hi to the feed mill guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
so back to you guys. Enough about us. Yeah, my store. You know, we should get the buggy wheel sandwich. It's incredible. But anyway, so Craig's done a lot of stuff too. It's not just writing, producing. He's like been into distribution and all kinds of stuff, right, Craig? I mean, it's not just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about some of that other stuff besides the songwriting. Yeah.
Yeah, so songwriting, producing obviously is my main thing. I tour once in a while with a national act, but then I also own an imprint label under Sony called Skyfall. So we do distribution through Sony Orchard. We do radio, anything from independent digital radio all the way up to media base, FM, big stuff.
Mhm.
We do all that. We do billboard charting campaigns for artists. We do all sorts of stuff. Basically any major label service you need, we do that, as well as distribute.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor? Can
Sure.
you get Elise Harper to put some eyeliner underneath you to match your photo that we had in the beginning of the show? I want to see that in person. What are you saying? Oh my God! I know this guy. Listen, this is what's crazy. This isn't some little pamby-wamby show. I mean, we just say it like it, and we love each other. That's the great thing. No one's trying to like mess the other person up. So don't get too excited. We're all bros here.
I will gladly put eyeliner on. There is no eyeliner on in that photo, but if you'd like to see me with eyeliner, if you're into that, I'll do anything for a fan.
Roger's into it, and that's why I'm suggesting
all day, every day. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Get him.
Do it.
That's a mascara, man. That's mascara right there. You got some pretty eyes. Hey, that's some pretty eyes right there, boy. Anyway, sorry.
So what you and Elise got going on today? You guys are going to be working on a song together. Is that correct?
So we were supposed to be in the studio mixing a new tune, and it got rescheduled for tomorrow. So now I'm just here eating dinner and doing this.
And doing this.
And doing this.
What are you eating?
We're going to have salmon and cilantro lime rice with asparagus.
Wow.
Okay, where was my invite? Because, I could book a flight to Nashville anytime,
You get here with the next half hour. Come on in.
Yeah, next half hour, you got it. I'll make some extra for you.
All right,
Did
perfect.
you hear the
Thank
way
you.
she said that too? Cilantro.
She's a very fancy cook.
That's what the box
She's
says.
she's a good cook.
I'm actually eating something very similar tonight.
Are you?
The Pringles come out. It's that
I
time.
haven't had
Kirstie.
anything. What?
Grab a stack of 6 of them, and not one. I want to see 6 in a stack. Pop them in there. Come on, don't be so vain. Let's see you do it.
I have discipline. Remember, we were talking.
No,
about
you
that.
don't,
No.
because you're on air. I know if you weren't, you'd be starting with 2,
Which
and
is
then
off
there'd be
the air. It's
3.
a different story, guys.
Oh yeah, man!
Oh, yeah.
Freaking eating like you're going to the electric chair.
We're sitting there
Like a
talking
freaking-
off before the show starts. She's going,
Hey, do me a favor, smile. And let's see some of those in your teeth and everything. Let's see. Come on. There we
yes.
go. There we go. See, look at her. That's a real country star right there. Somebody who doesn't care.
This is riveting content, guys.
It really is.
Nobody make a gif of that later. Nobody. Please don't.
Do we even know what that
I will
acronym
find
is?
you.
GIF. What does GIF stand for? Anybody
Yeah.
know? I don't even know. What is it?
Oh, GIF.
Yeah.
When the hashtag came out, I said pound sign, and my sister, who's like 2.5 years younger than me, was like, "No, never again. Like, please never say pound sign. Like, you are not with it." And I was like,
You're not making a phone call, and hitting the pound sign. It's a hashtag.
right.
Get
But
get
I
get
wasn't
with the program.
I wasn't. With
I
the
thought it was
program.
pound cake. I was like, good, that looks.
Yes, you're so Wisconsin right now, Kirstie. You just said hashtag.
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 Literally, it rubs off on me so
Hashtag.
Yeah.
bad.
That's great. There's Midwest girls, man. There's nothing like them. I mean, I know a lot, man, and they're salt of the earth, man. All those people are from not just the girls, but the women, but the men too. Yeah.
Yay, Midwest.
Yes. Hey, so I see that you played guitar with Taylor Swift. How was that?
I did. Yeah, it was cool. She's really sweet. Super smart. Great, great musician. Knew exactly what she wanted, even when she was young.
Mhm.
This was great. Yeah, it was cool.
So how did you land that gig?
So this was back in New York when I lived in New York, and she had just joined. It was way when she was young. She was, I think, 14 or 15, and she had just joined BMI, and she was like the new big thing. And I was friends with the vice president of BMI at the time, and he said, "Hey, I got this gig. This girl we just signed. She's going to be huge. She's the next big thing. Do you want to come play guitar for her for this show she's doing?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever. Okay, teenage girl, play guitar for her, whatever." And I remember meeting her. She's very nice. And she got on stage and she played one song by herself with her little Taylor guitar that sounded like a plastic guitar. It was awful. And I remember turning to my friend who was with me at the show, my friend Amanda, and I said, "Man, I don't get what people see in this girl. She's singing songs about like high school kids and stuff. Like, she's never going to be a thing. This is not
right."
A thing." And then I went on stage and played her set with her, and now, she became the biggest thing in the world. But she was very sweet. She kept in touch for a very long time, and very, very nice girl.
Awesome.
If you want to be on the charts, you better write about things that young kids can relate to, because if you
like
don't,
TikTok.
man,
Well, she was
Yeah.
smart. Nobody was doing it back then. She was the first one.
You know, it always takes that first person to start the trend, and then boom, it goes from there. Yeah, she just totally blew up, and and the thing is, you in order to be successful in this industry, you got to have your own little, you got to make it your own, and you can't just copy everybody else's because everybody's copying everybody else's. So what's going to make you stand out from everybody else?
Yeah, I knew the moment that she had become like next level and huge. This is back in the days of MySpace.
Yeah.
So that was how
I remember those days.
So we played the show and we became friends, and we would stay in touch over MySpace and message back and forth and stuff. And I was flying down to Nashville to do a write with, I think don't quote me on this. You probably tell me, he was like a 90s country star, Jimmy Wayne. Is that his name? Or am I getting that wrong?
Familiar.
He had a hit in the 90s, but anyway.
Way back when.
Yeah, and I was, right? And I was writing with him. I was coming down to write with him, and I thought, Taylor lives in Nashville. Let me just message her and see if she'd want to join. And I knew she was doing well at that point. Like, I knew she had her first album out, and she was big. But we stayed in touch. So I messaged her, and I said, hey, Taylor, I'm flying down to Nashville. I'm doing this write with Jimmy Wayne and, a couple other people. Would you want to join? And she wrote back immediately, and she was like, oh my God, I love him. That would be so fun. I would love to write with you, but I'm actually on world tour in Japan right now, so I can't. I was like, oh, okay.
That sucks.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So what kind of music you got working on right now? What's in the horizon for Craig Wilson?
Right now, I'm working on some stuff with, I guess I'm allowed to say this. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I guess I'm allowed to say it. I'm working on 2 with Jimmy Allen.
Oh, okay.
I am, what else? I just did a writer's camp with Kanye West producer, Ariana Grande's producer, some people from the Drake camp. And we got 19 songs over a weekend. It was amazing.
Oh, nice.
They're really great. And I'm going back out to LA end of May, early June to do a writer's camp with them out there. So they flew here and we did it in Nashville. And I'm flying out there to do a thing with them. Just writing every day, writing with some great artists. Actually, I just wrote a great song with Marin Taylor, who's over at Black River. So wrote with her. So she was great. She's on your little intro I saw.
Yes.
Which, by the way,
KICR radio.
Why is Elise Harper not on that intro? You have a superstar working for you. Come on.
Well, it changes around. She'll be on there soon.
There's a song she has. Have a new video called "Dirt," and there's a really cool guy that wrote that song named Craig Wilson. So you should put that on there.
Yeah, Dirt is on CMT. So so what
I know I'm the one who got it on CMT.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's I think we're going to be.
That's why you're here, dude, to set the record straight. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I told her I was going to tell you guys. You got
all right, Don Schwartz. We need a new intro. We need a new updated KICR promo. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Don Schwartz.
You got a cheer from Elise in the back.
Don already knows that. We talked about that last week. He already is like in the loop on this.
Let's get Elise.
He already knows there's a certain time frame for these. We talked about it, but. Anyway, I did a song camp and I did 40 songs in a 24-hour period in a song camp.
Holy cow.
Miraculously, they all sounded the same. It was wild, man.
Yeah.
Every one of them sounded exactly the same. But I whacked them out and it was incredible. They all sounded the same, though. It was awesome. You should try it.
All right, so let's see. Do you have the guitar with you?
Oh, boy. I knew you were going to ask. I do. Yeah.
Yes. We know you did that because you were doing the robot. You had a guitar.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Craig, I want to tell you, I'm extremely proud of you, and it's so good to see you. Like,
you too.
Killing it.
Thank you.
And I'm just really happy for you. And I'm proud to know you in this.
Oh, I'm proud of you too. I never get to see you because you're always like out on tour. I don't remember the last time we saw each other in person. We never get to see each other. This is fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. When do you get back to Nashville?
In Tuesday.
Oh, this Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh,
come say hi to the feed mill guy.
Something.
I will.
Come down to the feed mill with Craig.
Kirstie, thank you for joining us.
I'll be a different guy down there. I promise you. Come down and say hi.
Okay, I love you. Check it out. All right, see you guys soon.
All right,
Thank
see you,
Bye,
Kirstie. Thank you for
Kirstie. Talk to
joining
you
us on the show.
Well, I'll play. So the funny thing about me, so I'm a producer and songwriter. So literally every day of my life, I'm writing songs with an artist, or I'm in the studio, and so I don't learn a lot of my songs by heart. I'm writing them every day.
I can relate to that.
So I'll play what I remember of this tune. This is a song came out last year, I think, and it's a song I wrote with amazing pianist named Paul Cardell.
Okay.
And we co-wrote the song with another guy named Jason Lane, and he ended up getting it went on his album, Paul Cardell's album called The Broken Miracle, and he ended up getting David Archuleta to sing on it, which was great. So I got the chance to write this song, and then
Archuleta was on American Idol as well.
Exactly, of American Idol fame. Yep. And I got to go in the studio with him and produce him and write the song and everything. So it was really fun. It ended up going to #1, which was amazing. And it's called My Heart Beats for You. So I'll play as much of it as I can remember.
We tell a lot of people this, man, just play a verse and a chorus. Nobody has to do like whole songs.
Perfect, because that's all I know.
Well, that's
If
great.
you want to hear the whole thing, you can go hear it on Spotify. It's
Perfect. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
No sweat. I'm the same way as a writer.
I will not forget the day I met you. Broken down inside, you looked my way. Like an angel in the night, you filled me with light on that first day. And I'm not the man that you once met. The day you stole my heart, I was born again, and I live for you until my life is through. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh, my heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh, oh, my heart, it beats for you. Something like that. Yeah.
I love that change of the B minor too. So,
Yeah, that was good. I really like that
Like,
song. I
what's
like
that?
the.
Thank you.
The E minor 7/5 was great.
I don't know those fancy chords.
I know, I'm just joking. Me either, man. That's what I'm saying. It was like, yeah, the E flat 5 diminished 7th was incredible. You know, those guys out there. It's like, I just listen to the melody and music like you do and write it, but these guys are
Right.
man, that E flat minor 7 diminished sus4 was amazing. You're like,
Right?
oh, thanks, dude. I didn't even know I did that. Sounds good. Anyway, that's great, dude.
And that
I
hit
wanna
number 1 on iTunes, didn't it?
It did. It went to #1. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so, I mean, you've wrote a lot of songs that just went straight to iTunes and hasn't really.
Yeah, they've done well. I mean, that one went to #1. It went to top 10 on Billboard. I had a song. The last big cut I had was with Lil Wayne, which is crazy, and that came out and did really well. Went I think top 10 on iTunes, which
Do
is
you live
great.
in Green Hills now?
I do not.
I know that you wrote songs with Jimmy Allen, Charles Aston, Tennille Towns, Harper Gray, and Michael Logan, and just a lot of great names out there in the industry. And love the songs that you're writing. I mean, you're doing a great job out there. Obviously, you still got a career, so you're doing something right.
That's all I do, so I better be good at it.
You know what I love about this guy, though? And I learned this about him when I first met him 8 years ago. And I listened to his music and I listened to what he was doing with other people, is that he's not your cookie cutter Nashville sounding guy. But what's amazing is that he's a songwriter and the songs translate so well lyrically, just his phrasing and everything. and that's what's great about it. And I kind of, when I write with some of these Nashville guys too, because I'm from the West, there's this pop element that comes into it. Phrasing's a little bit different.
Yeah.
And they're always amazed, like, how do you do that? And I think the same thing about these guys because they're all, into this thing that they've grown up around. I'm like, wow, how the hell do you do that? But we all do what we do naturally. And I think that's what's great when you come from a different area and you come to Nashville and you find some true Nashvilleian, or Southern writers. They have a gift, man, that, you kind of look at and go, wow, man, that's something else. It's phrasing, exactly what I'm talking about. And we do too, but it's always, and I don't think about it when I do what I do, or you do what you do. We're just doing what we do because we're trying to, have fun and get creative and write something. And that's what the great blend about being like a West Coast guy or some, Yankee like you. I'm just kidding, but
that's true.
But I just want I'm just trying to be funny, but ultimately what's great is like we get into the mix of things and there's the diversity, man. And it's like a great song is a great song. Look at Jeffrey Steele, man. He's a California boy. Let's get serious, man. And when he sings a song, he doesn't sound like a country guy. He sounds like a West Coast guy.
Yeah.
Listen to the guy sing What Hurts the Most, man. It's like, sounds like a California songwriter, man. It doesn't sound like, and love Gary LaVox's version of it. But you get what I'm saying. And it's incredible. Yeah. A good song with these different elements is going to translate into something great. And so I love that about you.
That's been honestly one of the biggest, I think, things that has helped me being in Nashville and being here this long now. I've seen a lot of people come and go. And like one of the things I see a lot with artists and with songwriters is that they come down and they try and do the Nashville sound. Right? And you can't do that. You just got to be yourself. And write what you write. And I think that's been one of the things that's kept me working consistently with people is that like I don't wear cowboy boots. I'm not, I don't talk about trucks, I'm not from that world. I'm from Detroit, I grew up in downtown Detroit and then I moved to New York City. And then I came here. So like there's certain things I have and certain language I use and like Darren said, phrasing, swagger, things like that Southern people don't have. And it's great to get in a room with somebody who's Southern because they have something I don't have. And that's where kind of the magic happens in a country song for me is like, if I get in a room with a dude wearing a cowboy hat and chewing tobacco,
and a plate belt buckle with a rodeo clown.
Yeah, it'll be really cool because they'll use language I would never use, but I'll make it sound cool.
Right. It's exactly right.
Yeah.
What's really cool is that I realized that you've performed with like Luke Bryan and Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
What an honor to be able to play with them.
It's amazing. Actually, those both were on the same night. That was funny.
Double whammy.
Yeah, That was at the Charlie Daniels Volunteer Jam at the Bridgestone here in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how was it? I mean, Luke's got to be a really down, home guy, isn't he?
Luke is one of the nicest dudes. He's fun. He's funny. I have a great Luke Bryan story. You want to hear a Luke Bryan story?
Yeah, love to.
This is one of my favorite ones. So Luke has a home out near where I live, out kind of in the country-ish, and so I see him once in a while at the big Kroger. It's right off 96 there. Darren, you know where that is.
Are you by Eagleville still or somewhere out there?
Yeah, College Grove. Yeah.
Oh, College Grove. Okay.
And he goes to the Kroger off the 96 there. And so I used to go there. It was a 24-hour Kroger. I don't know if it still is, but I would get done with shows late at night, and it was the best time to go to Kroger because you go in at like 2 a.m. and nobody would be in there. And so I would walk in and, get my groceries for the week or whatever after show. And I'm in there one night and Luke's in there. And so we're both I'm standing right behind him at the self-checkout line, and he sees me, and I'd played Bridgestone with him. And we've met each other a couple times. So he kind of loosely knows who I am. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he gave me the nod. And I was like, oh, hey, man, how's it going? He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And, we're small talking, having a chat. Well, there's this older farmer guy in like overalls standing across the aisle from us at another self-checkout. And he's probably 70, 75 years old. And he keeps looking over at Luke, and, of course, he's checking out the superstar, whatever. And he finally comes over after he gets his groceries. He walks up to Luke, and he says, excuse me, sir? I says, yes. He goes, are you in the music industry? and Luke says, yeah, well, yes, sir, I am. And he shakes his hand. And this guy he turns into a little kid, like a 10-year-old. He's so excited. He says, oh my God, my wife will never believe this. Oh, she's going to freak out. You are her favorite, sir. She's just going to flip out. Oh, she's never going to believe it when I tell her I met Blake Shelton. And Luke was just shaking his hand, and he looked down at him, and he said, well, tell your wife I said hi, sir. That's all he said. It's great.
That was perfect, man.
That guy walked out on Cloud 9 thinking he met Blake Shelton that night.
That's perfect. He didn't want to steal his joy, so he let him go with it.
Said,
That's
perfect. Tell your wife I said hi.
I love it, man.
I thought that was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig Wilson, I really appreciate you taking the time and joining us, and love the music, love your songwriting, and definitely looking forward to seeing what you got going on out there down the road. So
yeah,
great to see your success grow.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, guys. Man, Darren, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, buddy. Don Swartz, man, is our glue, man, isn't he?
Absolutely. He is. He's the one who introduced us.
Yep, he's the one that puts it all together.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you. Much appreciation to you in the show.
I just want to leave you with this. I love your shower curtain for your curtains behind you. It's incredible, man. I love it.
Talk to Elise. Talk to your news girl.
Well, it matches the cushions and everything like that. So
you didn't get to tell any Elise drunk stories tonight.
We didn't get to the Elise drunk stories.
He ran away and went grilled salmon. I don't know where.
It matches her fingernails too.
Yeah, it does match your fingernails.
The one acrylic
that does. It matches her
too. There's one acrylic that fell off. I'm telling you.
Anyway. It's in the salmon, is what it was.
It's in the salmon. Yeah. What is that blue thing in the salmon right there? Oh, it's
everything in her house is blue. That's her color.
Yes,
it's like that blue-green thing.
No, it looks awesome. I like the red, lamp in the background. She's got the cool vibe going.
Well, tell Elise when I come to visit Nashville next, I'm coming over for dinner.
Elise, he's coming over for dinner.
We like salmon. We're wearing a salmon.
We'll all go out for dinner.
We like salmon.
Perfect.
You like
totally
salmon?
Down.
Do you like salmon?
Salmon. Yes.
Is it salmon or salmon?
It's whatever you want it to be, Darren. You're the feed mill guy.
That gets people crazy. It's tomato or tomato. Shut up. I know what it is, man. Salmon, salmon. Anyway, that's all
right.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Craig.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Right. Good night.
See you, bud. Yeah, God, it was good to see him, man. He's a great dude. And he's like, you know what? Don Swartz is, like I said, the glue between all of us. And even some of those people, I'm sure, kind of piggyback through the channels together somehow through that. Most of them, I would imagine, or some of them. I could be completely wrong. But my point is that these guys are nonstop, man. That's what I love about these guys. I mean, that guy's, he's one of those guys. Yeah, let's get together and write a song, man. I mean, that guy's written 100 songs, and I've probably written 2 because I'm like, yeah, let's do it, man. He's a serious dude, man. These guys, they got to do it. They love it. They make time for it. It doesn't matter. They're on the top of the world, at the bottom of the mountain, man. They're going to do it no matter what. And that's a dedication that it's not something that someone has to tell you. If you want to be in this business, you need to be disciplined to do that. That's a natural thing, to be that disciplined, to be able to do what that guy does. And it's not something that somebody can life coach you on.
Absolutely not. You got to have the skill set for it.
That's your medicine right there, man. That gets you through it all. So, and Craig's one of those guys, man. I mean, I've just watched him just always doing something. Always got his hands on like several things.
Side note here, I do want to say, unfortunately, we were talking about the passing of the drummer of Foo Fighters. We also had a sad passing also this week. Country singer Jeff Carson, 1995 single. You'll know that one is Not on Your Love. He is a country musician that also passed away this week at the age of 58.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good Lord.
Yeah.
I remember seeing something about that too. Yeah, it's crazy. And anyway, count your blessings today, and because you never know.
You never know.
No, you don't know. And today is the day. This is the moment.
It is.
Enjoy the day. Especially
keep your family close, keep your
am.
friends close, just show the love, to all your loved ones, and You know, let them know you're there and you care for them. So
yeah, I mean, you know, that's why I'm so thrilled that you're like really seeking, you know, somebody on the senior Our Time, you know, hookup app, you know, the dating app for seniors called Our Time that you've been involved in, trying to really plan your. I'm sorry, I had to go there again. You know, I think it starts at 60 and up, and anyway,
Darren,
I'm proud of you for that, man. Really.
Can I be Linda's next husband?
Yes, you can. You can be my new stepdaddy.
I'll be your stepdaddy.
You can be number 10. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah.
Linda, get my number from D.
Oh, dude, she'd wear you out, man. Are you kidding? You wouldn't know what the hell to do with her, man. She's something else. That's my mama, man. She'd eat you up and spit your ass out.
So then I'll be calling you son. All right, let's go, son.
I'd be like, fuck you. Are you 13? Are you a defiant 13-year-old? No, I'm a defiant 59-year-old, you asshole. Fuck off. Excuse my language.
All right, so I do want to thank the Moonshine Shenanigans, Frankie McDonald, Elise Harper, our guests today. We got Craig, also Kirstie Kraus with us. For Darren Chef, I am Roger the Wild Child. We will see you next Sunday night. Have yourself a great